Hello, my name is Zita Harkaran and I am Kundalini Yoga and meditation teacher and hypnotherapist. I am here today to talk to you about ninth pauri, but the main topic of the video is how do you read the book of life? It's a very useful thing to learn to read the book of life. It's as if you then got to the center of all knowledge, and everything that is peripheral knowledge will be so much easier to understand because it literally derives from that center and copies that center. So this can actually help you to study in school. This can help you learn the lessons of life. It can help you with understanding of anything. Specifically, the ninth pauri specifically, it says it gives you expansion. There are many different types of knowledge. We can have what's called the experiential knowledge, right? It's you learn by living life, right? You learn how lemon tastes by tasting it. You learn how it feels to get hurt because you got hurt. You learn how it feels to feel free and open because you felt it. This is all the experiential knowledge. Then we have something called applied knowledge. So whatever we learn from our experience, we can apply on subjects that we probably don't have experience with, but we can imagine, right? And then there is book knowledge, which is the knowledge that someone in school told you that this is how things are, and you need to just memorize it and know it for sure. This is a knowledge that it's you just kind of believe to be true. You don't have the experience of it, or you can't even apply it in any way. But what Guru Nanak claims, and this is a very important claim, is that when you learn to read the book of life, you can understand everything. You can understand all the books that were ever written and that will be written in the future. You can understand the applied knowledge. You can understand the experiential knowledge. And the way you go about it, you go within, you go through deep listening. Because deep within you, you are connected with everything that is. And this is hard to imagine, but it is true. Because this is how this universe is created. So that all beings, all parts are connected. But it is through your energy, through your spirit, through your subconscious. You are connected. Okay? So if you are connected, then you can learn. It's really like internet. Internet is kind of like a mockery of this connection. This true spirit connection is true without batteries, without cables, and it is true for everyone. Okay, you don't even have to be plugged in, you don't need any electricity, and it happens not just everyone but everything, all the cells, all the bodies. Okay, so because of that, because you are so connected, anywhere you direct your attention or wanting to know, you can learn. Okay, and you do it by deep listening, and then he says all the knowledge is revealed to you. Okay, you just need to go deeply within, ask, and slowly this truth will start to get revealed for you. So the reason why you can understand it is because all of that is out there is also within you. Just like atom kind of looks like a solar system or a galaxy, right, with one thing in the middle and then little neutrons or electrons circling around. The same way, it's like a hermetic knowledge, right? Whatever is small can be applied into a larger concept. So through understanding yourself, you can learn everything about the world. So Guru Nanak mentions that there are three main forces in the universe. One is the creative force, another one is the sustaining one, and the third is the destructive force. And these three forces work in balance with one another. Understanding these three forces and understanding that everything that is created goes through a process of growth and then goes into a process of decomposition and then eventually death. And then it goes again, starts again, and it goes down again. This is one of the most basic principles. We repeat this over and over when we say sadhana, sadhana, life, death, rebirth, infinity. Life, death, rebirth, infinity. Life, death, rebirth, infinity. And then we can take this knowledge and apply it to the trees, right? We can watch the trees and literally see this process in front of our eyes. We can see life and see this process applied. In yoga, we believe that we have two pranic channels, the cold one and the warm one, Ida and Pingala. And then there is third force, the Kundalini, the Shushmuna, that it's right in the middle, the sustaining power. So there is one that is creating, there is one that is destructive, and one that is sustaining. And they work with one another. This is actually what gives you life. It's really kind of like what Dr. Frankenstein was trying to do with his monster, that he was trying to put an electric current into the body because he knew that there is positive and negative. Body is the same thing. What gives the body the motion, it's the soul that decides to embody this matter and give it life. The soul decides to come into the body through whatever the process is, right? Going through the creation process of mother and father, then building up in the womb, and eventually being born, and already managing these gunas and these opposite powers, the polarities of life, so that it creates life, so that it starts moving. The life ends when there is no charge, right? The polar opposites are not trying to find one another. They're not interacting with one another. That's when the life is definitely over. So this is kind of like the little secret of the matter and energy and how the soul and spirit works with the matter, with the actual inorganic matter, and makes it move. It's a very beautiful thing that you can learn when you watch and deeply listen, and when you watch yourself, when you go deeply within the meditation and then listen to what information is coming to you. I am not saying that you cannot learn the information from the books, but the books work more like affirmation of what you already know, or like a better expression of what you already know. They articulate this knowledge, but you already know it within yourself, right? That's why you can even register it. The process is you go deeply within, know yourself, and then start paying attention to the outside and start paying attention to how what you know is already reflected out in the outside world, and maybe who that is also reflecting that information that you already know within yourself. There is a beautiful quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. In every work of genius, we recognize our own rejected thoughts. They come back to us with certain alienated majesty. So Guru Nanak mentions that through this deep listening, you can understand yoga. You can understand the sacred scriptures. You can understand the most difficult writings that there are, right? Because you know you are connected with the truth. And if the writer is not making stuff up, you will resonate with that knowledge. If he's speaking the truth, you will resonate with that knowledge because it will be known within you. Deeply listening, the three aspects of the divine, generator, organizer, deliverer, destroyer, maintain their balance and dance. Deeply listening, even those with an imbalanced mind praise thee with their lips. Deeply listening, yoga and the hidden systems of the body make themselves known. Deeply listening, the wisdom of all sacred scriptures in the world is revealed. If you like, join me for 11 repetitions of the ninth pauri, which will give you a sense of expansion and ability to expand your knowledge and this deep understanding. Sunnia isser parma inda, sunnia muk salahan manda, sunnia jog jugatan bed, sunnia sasat simrid bed, Nanak Bhagda Sada Vigas, Suniye Duk Pap Karnas, Suniye Isar Parma Inda, Suniye Muk Salahan Manda, Suniye Jog Jugatan Bed, Suniye Sasat Simrid Ved, Nanak Bhagda Sada Vigas, Suniye Duk Pap Karnas, Suniye Isar Parma Inda, Suniye Muk Salahan Manda, Suniye Jog Jugatan Bed, Suniye Sasat Simrid Ved, Nanak Bhagda Sada Vigas, Suniye Duk Pap Karnas, Suniye Isar Parma Inda, Suniye Muk Salahan Manda, Suniye Jog Jugatan Bed, Suniye Sasat Simrid Ved, Nanak Bhagda Sada Vigas, Suniye Duk Pap Karnas, Suniye Isar Parma Inda, Suniye Muk Salahan Manda, Suniye Jog Jugatan Bed, Suniye Sasat Simrid Ved, Nanak Bhagda Sada Vigas, Suniye Duk Pap Karnas, Suniye Isar Parma Inda, Suniye Muk Salahan Manda, Suniye Jog Jugatan Bed, Suniye Sasat Simrid Ved, Nanak Bhagda Sada Vigas, Suniye Duk Pap Karnas, Suniye Isar Parma Inda, Suniye Muk Salahan Manda, Suniye Jog Jugatan Bed, Suniye Sasat Simrid Ved, Nanak Bhagda Sada Vigas, Suniye Duk Pap Karnas, Suniye Isar Parma Inda, Suniye Muk Salahan Manda, Suniye Jog Jugatan Bed, Suniye Sasat Simrid Ved, Nanak Bhagda Sada Vigas, Suniye Duk Pap Karnas, Suniye Isar Parma Inda, Suniye Muk Salahan Manda, Suniye Jog Jugatan Bed, Suniye Sasat Simrid Ved, Nanak Bhagda Sada Vigas, Suniye Duk Pap Karnas, Suniye Isar Parma Inda, Suniye Muk Salahan Manda, Suniye Jog Jugatan Bed, Suniye Sasat Simrid Ved, Nanak Bhagda Sada Vigas, Suniye Duk Pap Karnas, Suniye Isar Parma Inda, Suniye Muk Salahan Manda, Suniye Jog Jugatan Bed, Suniye Sasat Simrid Ved, Nanak Bhagda Sada Vigas, Suniye Duk Pap Karnas. If you like this video, give me a like, a comment with any thoughts this topic has awakened within you. And also, I have a wonderful Patreon community where we do daily sadhana. We have a book club currently reading Bhagavad Gita, but soon we're going to delve into something very exciting, sadhana.